Hello and welcome to the 2025 football season. We're here at an unnamed restaurant in Norman, Oklahoma. We're about a little less than 2 hours to kick off Oklahoma and Illinois State for the season opener, 2025 football season. And Texas has already lost today, which is a good thing. And so we're looking forward to a new season. Hope you guys saw me on Channel 5 a few days ago on their season preview. They came out to my office and shot some stuff a couple of weeks ago and did a pretty good job on it. So shout out to them. And that's linked in my Twitter and Blue Sky feed. But got some kids here with me, and as usual, and we're going to go see what the 2025 team is all about, and should be fun. Hopefully more fun than last year. So we'll see you when we get over to Owen Field. What? Because I want to get inside.
This is excited as I've been about a defensive player on our roster in a long time. He is an outlier across the board, measurables, athleticism, and I think he's been energized coming to Oklahoma, playing a new position. They're moving him around a little bit. They're smart like him and some of the things we do defensively. We had interception.
Wait right here. The beer?
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and the men and women who serve us, University President Dr. Joseph Harpus invites you to join Mr. Lane Bowles, Interim Assistant Director of Bands, the Pride of
Sooner Nation. There's nothing better than watching Baker cook.
Keeps it himself in, touchdown.
Or Billy run it back.
Ball, intercepted. Billy, he scored. Touchdown.
And nothing hits like those bells. New season, new team. This is still Oklahoma. There's only one.
Through its Take-On Gives program. This season's donations will help support Oklahoma Women in Tech, the organization bridging the gap between genders in STEM. We'd like to thank
Hey, all right. So 21-0 at halftime. Started out kind of slow. Still a little concerned not running the ball very well, but you know, hell, I'm pretty sure Mateer's yardage in the first half was more than any passing yardage we had in any entire game last year. We got guys who can catch the football. You know, started a little slow, but other than that, pretty pleased. You know, they've given up 95 yards of offense, and most of that came on about 3 or 4 plays where they creased us a little bit there in the first half. But overall, pretty pleased. Illinois State's a good FCS team. That we should be doing this to them, but yeah, so far so good. A lot better than the first game last year, that's for sure. Florida State beat Alabama, so that was interesting. Didn't really expect that, but they rushed the field down to Tallahassee, and after what they went through last year, can't say I have to blame them. But in any event, we got about 7.5 minutes until we get back to the game. So not going to give any more trenchant analysis than that. So far, so good. And we'll see you after the ball game. All right, so we got 4:33 left in the game. We just scored to go up 35-3. So I think it's time to give a recap. No point in waiting until the very, very end. Pretty pleased with tonight. There were some things certainly that need room for improvement. I know we got a lot of guys that aren't playing that are going to play on the O-line, but pass protection's been good. Running, not so much. Couldn't really bust much of a grape up front in the running game tonight, which was the same problem we had in the first game last year, but I don't think that's, we'll have to wait and see on that. But overall, very nice to see Mateer throw for more than 100 yards more tonight than any of our quarterbacks did all last season in any single game, so that's good. Nice to see we have some receivers, and they're not all hurt again, and they can catch the ball. And so other than starting off a little slow, I've been pretty pleased with the offense. Like I said, the running game needs work, but again, I don't know how much of that is the personnel in the O-line, and how much of it is just being vanilla because anything we put on tape, Michigan will watch for next week. So overall, pretty satisfying win. 35-3. That'll probably be the final, although we don't know for sure, but probably. And we'll regroup and be here for a big game next Saturday night against Michigan. Game day will be here. First game day without Lee Corso. That'll be interesting. I am not going to schlep down here in the morning for that. I'll watch it on TV, but the rest of you who are going, have fun. Did that back in the 90s. Done with that, 90s and 2000s. But in any event, game 433 is almost in the books. And it's been a quick one, too. I think we may get this game in under 3 hours of real time, which is almost unheard of these days. But successful opener, and we'll see you next week versus Michigan. Interestingly enough, I have a neighbor who's an Ohio State guy, and I saw him yesterday. He's working in his garden. He wasn't looking at the street. I stopped my car and I yelled "Go Bucks" at him, and he came over and we talked. I said, I didn't realize until just the last few days it didn't click that Ohio State's playing our biggest rival, and then the next week we're playing their biggest rival. But he's coming to the game to root against Michigan. I guess his son's an OU guy, so he got some tickets, and so they're going to go to the game, which is good. Hopefully he wears his Ohio State stuff. But in any event, thanks to the Buckeyes for taking out Texas today. And you see Arch Manning didn't set the world on fire. That was funny. Other than that, that's about what I've got from OU Illinois State. And we'll see you next week against Michigan. Boomer Sooner.